back for another Dreadful Crimes with the mystery of the twice dead professor. Just looking over this, obviously, I think these Dreadful Crimes are released in threes, but I can't see what they are now. Okay, so we've got one where I am, one here, and I did see the other one, I forgot where it was. I've completely forgot where it was. Have I just gone blind? I'm sure it was around the corner. I know there's another one close by, I'm pretty sure it was. Let's check and make sure. No, I can. Hold on. Are they released in twos, or have I already done one of them? I'm sure there were three. I might have already done one. Right, okay. We've got one there. One down there, but obviously it's heading in closer and closer to a sort of a dangerous area because this, high levels for me. So we'll see how I manage with it. I might, struggle, or I might be okay. It depends if it causes any bother along the way. I guess more than out, because obviously it's just investigation, so I should be okay. Anyways, let's hope I get the right accusation straight away for once this time. I highly doubt it, but that's the hoping idea. And just see how well I cope.
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
What, one professor? Just get on with it and we'll find out what's going on. The professor's died twice, that's doesn't make sense. Does this not count as his home? Oh, we have a chest though. Chest's upstairs, let's nick the chest. Inspect the body, right. The body's downstairs, it's fine, we've got the chest. That's what's more important to us. It's probably going to be on the ground floor, so let's just get down. Didn't even see that as soon as I walked in, Jesus, that's poor me, innit? Bad investigation skills from me. Okay, so we have the body shows evidence of having been in a terrible struggle, therefore is in deep. There's a deep, therefore it doesn't say therefore, it says there. There's a deep cut to the forehead that appears to be surgical. The cut goes into the skull itself. Okay, that's very nice to know. So clues, always look for the clues. So these are two suspects. We have a clue. Brings home, personal letter. My dearest love, I do not understand your father's antipathy towards me. I fear that he will take steps to disrupt our engagement, or kill him maybe. Please obtain his assurance that no matter if you marry me or not, he will render you your due when time comes. Every trial, Virginia. Okay, that's nice to know. Got any more downstairs hints? Can't see any more yellow around here. So let's go upstairs and investigate the house. Okay, considering the bottom of the stairs, I'd have thought there'd have been a clue at the top of the stairs, but obviously not. The room's been bashed with something. Sculpture and intricately carved sculpture, evidently of African origin. There is a small recess where something could have been hidden. Okay, so maybe a hidden knife, basically. So we need to find out whose object that belongs to. There's not a lot here, so I'm guessing, down here even. So I'm guessing all the rest of the hints are up in this room, yeah. 4 hints, 4 clues needed, so there we go. A dead spider, a large distinctive spider. Killed up in death, right. I'm not seeing how a dead spider's a clue. At all, really. Crate. An open wooden crate shipped from within London. It is clearly marked to be opened only by a professor.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Ask more questions to her. We've not asked any questions yet. Okay, so legal letter, recent letter to Professor Bing from his attorney. My dear Bing, I can certainly amend your will to discourage the marriage of your son with the young lad. Ah, okay, so Mr. Bing's Professor Bing, even is the father, and he doesn't want him to marry the. Right, okay. No, I want that rule suspended in the event of such marriage. Serve the purpose. Okay, so that gives us motive for death. If, as you suspect, she is driven by dumping her. Okay.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Well, that's why you've not asked any questions yet. But that was nice to read. So, okay, sorry for not reading these out loud, you can probably read them on screen, but it's just so I've got a gist. It's impressive in my research trip has been a great success. Being able to verify person. Leadership systems that Okay,
I should go back and ask about this.
let's see how that's something to ask about. That's just someone saying, "Oh, I love your book." I'm sorry, it's one house. They might as well just jump to the ground floor. Yeah.
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. He tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again.
Oh no.
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders.
Okay.
He kept repeating, Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean? He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
Okay. That's odd.
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
He was buried yesterday. No, he wasn't.
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad.
Okay.
This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
Ah, right, we've got. There we go. Okay, that's a bit. I'm a bit more happy with that. I thought we would have had to make an accusation with like no information here. Let's try this. Come on, that didn't turn as well as I thought it would have done. Yeah, let's go to the cemetery first. I'm trying to work out which one I should do, but no, cemetery sounds the best idea. As long as he's, you know, thought to be dead. Be interesting to see how many hints you can find there as well. I like how it just turns by itself as well. I barely even try to do all. I just like turn the angle of my camera and it just like starts turning for me. It's like a fairly wrecked graveyard in all my honesty. Okay, so we have a hint by our foot. Cemetery, handkerchief. Oh, where's handkerchief we've read? Okay. Some of these don't really make sense, all the hints, but you know, as they go on, sometimes they make a bit more sense, so we'll see what we can do. Dress, coat. Grave digger's coat, and old one coat. It contains a compound note. Here's the sum agreement for first marriage transaction. Okay, so maybe you got bribed by somebody. For something. We have another handkerchief or tissue or something. No, it's just money. Okay.
Tell me more about this.
Yeah, well, we'll have to ask him in a second or two, won't we? This really isn't going the way I want it to. Link from my vault. Okay, the lock is broken, the door is ajar. Something's casket
I
is
should go
empty.
back and ask about what I've heard.
Well, yeah, we knew more or less that it would be empty. What's this other icon I can see? Is that one of them flowers? Yeah, okay.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging.
Okay, that's nice to
I
hear.
saw the sun lock the tomb myself.
Right.
It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
That's given us no extra information whatsoever. Thought we'd have got more here about that than what we have done, but obviously not. Oh, our carriage is still here. Blocking the way. Oh. It looked to be a pathway through there. I've missed it wherever it was. Yeah, there we are. Quick way to the university, so might as well take it. I was saying that it's quicker, I probably missed the opportunity for it to be quicker. I don't know what much university is, it's like a bloody house. Handkerchief. Alright, okay, so that's where the handkerchief makes sense, the handkerchief's from here. Suspiciously indiscreet receipt. £7. Okay. So you have the handkerchief and the money, they both relate to the graveyard. That looks like the spider, I guess. The spider resembling the dead spider found in Herman description. Right, okay, that makes sense as to why. Okay, so dead spider. That actually makes a lot of sense, really. Thought to be dead. Dead spider in the home, he's poison, also makes someone look basically appear dead, so. Yep. Passage notes that the venom produces a state resembling death, yep, okay. And that somebody used the venom. Rite of passage in which to initiate boys experience death test.
I should return and find out about this.
You'll return to people when we need to return to people. I don't need to anybody yet. Small box, into the world. Arched in. Okay, so that's the spider. I'm guessing I've got 3 hints up here. Yep. I guess we'll travel master jackal. We've not found a Burgesser mask anyway yet.
I should go back and ask about this.
Okay, we have a chest. Always take your chest money. I don't see how Australia hint. It's his university, it makes sense for it to, have stuff here.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle.
Okay. So he's
Which one is
after
that?
them.
Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere.
Ah, really?
I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
He's not giving us much information. Doesn't make him a suspect, as we've, found from other attempts of dreadful crimes, so.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired. I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia. My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be a suspect sort.
A lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my
it's
alliance with
Virginia.
his son. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made? Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset. I hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life.
Is it saying I should make an accusation now? Is it? Is it not? I can't tell. Let's go outside. It might tell us if we should be making one or not yet. Saying continue. We've been to the cemetery, been to the university. Nothing else for us to investigate, is there? Might be somebody else to interrogate, maybe. There's carriages this way, I'll grab a carriage. Oh, let's not jump on that one again, I've done that before, tried stealing a police officer carriage that doesn't go down too well, believe me. Right, at all too well. Oh, yeah, he's showing up in question again, so... I guess the first question is, was it at the cemetery?
Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the
That was a sec, guys.
that if I got caught.
Sorry guys, you'll have I've had a bit of a blackout there, but well, you guys won't really notice it, but you know, but you may notice the difference between the sound or something if you're being real picky on it.
So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's got to eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrel just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can nightly still see the tracks. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's got to eat, ain't he? I broke them.
Oh, fuck.
So I sell a body or two on the side.
I wanted to read the next bit.
I broke the lock and left him on a barrel just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can nightly still see the tracks.
Okay, so we need to go find the tracks, I guess. I don't know where the actual exit is. I don't know where. Nope, not there then. We've got grave. Is there just the one entrance? Yeah, there is. Okay. So the one down here somewhere. Oh, tracks all the way through, right? Okay, so not even just small tracks. I was in, bloody hell. Makes a lot more sense than what it said there. Muddy tracks. Okay. These are massive. Plenty of rooms, let's just see where they've got to. Oh, no, is it not gone this way? No, it's not. Okay. Interesting. No locations. Okay, abandoned house tools includes a saw and a small hammer. Sorry, got it. Right, okay, just thinking about it, Virginia is also studying at the university where he taught, so we'll know how to make all these, you know, surgical stuff. Okay, sacral mass, I'm chanting, right? Enhanced ashes, small fiber of cold ashes given. Perfume, odor. Right, okay, so that could be a part of the enchantment or. Mask. Wooden calf mask. Yep, there we go, so that's the hidden missing mask, so it's got to be somebody with access to the university. Intriguing customs of the deepest Africa, the chapter describes. Okay, so someone's after his knowledge, maybe. What 5 out of 6, where's the... Don't see any other yellow. Door's shut. Can we get upstairs? No. On this side anyway. Other side. Nope. This is another hint. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Nothing else flashing at us. Ah, there it is. Someone's got missing glasses. So he was either the murderer or he was present at least. Guess we'll find out in a second too, won't we? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so where's the university? Yeah, I think it's the university. Yep.
I just lost my most esteemed colleague. I had nothing to gain from his death.
You bloody lost your glasses to get there, unless she's framed him. She does have something to gain from his death.
He was a stubborn old coot, but I wouldn't murder anyone.
Oh my lord. I'm used to these. Right, who else are in this house? Oh wait, is it him? It's him that's lost their glasses in it.
Which one is that? Sorry,
Ah,
difficult.
my bad.
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest
Sorry guys.
anthropologist in the British
I knew
Empire.
what I
His
wanted, I
blood
just
tried
accused the wrong
savages
person and then
provided the
accused the
method.
next wrong person. Lost out on a nice bonus there because of went to the wrong person. Jesus.
Mr. Raymond will be
I did it right in my head, I just accused the wrong person. I'm quite upset about that. I'd have got the full bonus from that. Anyways guys, you know, there's the full story there. I'm sure if you're following this through you can read it in your own time, but yeah, do please enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate your feedback, and as always, thank you very much for watching.